Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And he is out of bounds here on the return. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That is complete downfield to Knox. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Throwing on first down is Allen, eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd and a yard, Allen. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Darrell Taylor. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive had started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Off play action. Allen dancing to his left. Then he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 28 yards. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
19, Tiger. Check, hurt. Check, go. Big Lion.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on. Hey, don't be lying.
Check 53. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready, ready, hut. Ready, hut.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
This is how offensive coordinators earn their money. He thought he was ahead of the curve after first down.
Got 7 yards first down play, but then you get stuffed there on second down, maybe just a yard out of it. Now your advantage is evaporated.
Third, right there.
3rd and 2, Smith. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 14. The 3rd down conversion successful, a gain of 11. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Check 13. Check 13.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Hey, check 24. What's 24?
Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Come on, now. Let's go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Gino now to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nifty job there on the scramble. Got 12 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Cougar 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, go.
Hand off here to Walker. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Gino. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Geno Smith. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but
Stephon Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 75 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And some space here. And out across midfield down to the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. Out to his left. He completes this to Walker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
To throw again on second down, Smith. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point now coming from Myers. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
he's got a man complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The final shot here before break. Smith. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Go, Reed, go.
Shit. 36, 36. Show it up, show it up. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And Walker has it. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Play action. It's Smith. Rolling to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. He's got a man complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Smith. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. Smith throwing again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Noah Fant from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks have come back to make it a 2-point game. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On play action, Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's McKenzie. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Allen now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. They've got his man complete. Touchdown Bills. Stephon Diggs. 52 yards as they have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
The Smith's throw into the hands of Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, check that, street.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. To throw is Smith. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
Defensively, Poona Ford with a tackle there.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
56.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
58, boys, 58, 58, come on.
Ready.
From the 45 on second down, Smith. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Okay, break.
Smith. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now Smith. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
On the move to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's third and long. Back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On fourth down, Smith. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing? This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through. Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And now they will throw it with Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. On 3rd down, Mixon. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Here we go.
Burrow going for it on 4th. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 60 yards. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. a first down throw. It's Smith. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
But I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. Touchdown! DK Metcalf, 58 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Now a timeout called for by... the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Bengals drive about to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
These two teams all tied after one. On 3rd down, Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. Touchdown Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Darrell Taylor,
the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith rolling to his right. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, 52 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now it's Smith. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. On the give, it's Walker. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Go, Reed. Go. Hurt.
Whip.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Watch twins. Check 9. 57's mic. Mike 57.
Now Gino. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Seahawks have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Now Myers for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Smith. He'll find Metcalf.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Back to Walker on first down.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
On second down, it's Walker. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Smith. That's complete, right around the 8. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
57, Mike, 57.
Hey, check that, street.
This is Dallas, an inside handoff. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DJ Dallas, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Gotta work now, Daly set. Daly, you gotta work now.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They make their
He passed.
second half debut here, and things are looking
Across
a
the
little
middle.
tougher now. You give up the points there,
Yep,
Charles.
8.
A touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime.
This is the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position
Nervous.
in the red
You
zone
nervous
at the
now.
19-yard line.
You ain't playing with your punk ass.
On the lost fumble, and this 3rd quarter could not really have started worse.
Nervous.
That's a great observation because
He's nervous.
this was a close game at the half. They
Yeah,
gave
it
up
was
the
a close
touchdown in the
game.
opening
He didn't
drive.
keep his
Now they turn
composure.
over the football. This game,
Start turning
taking
over
away
the
from
ball
pretty
and
quickly
shit.
if the defense doesn't step up right here.
On the counter, it's Walker.
Good
And
run.
just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Should have stayed where you was at.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken
Keep
down
going,
at the
man.
14-yard line. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll fake it. Now Smith sliding out of the pocket. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. Is able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Nick Ballore taking it in from a yard out.
I had to beat you here, man. I was on a 5-game losing streak. I had to abuse you. Sorry, but I'm here to win.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a
What you gonna do now? Quit?
Moves to 17.
You fucked up now. You know you can't do nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I knew you was gonna slip up. Knew you was gonna slip up.
From the middle of the end zone. And he'll be
And I know you hear me coming through your cheap ass TV.
out of the end zone. Proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
What you gonna do, Bengals? Y'all didn't come prepared. You threw that fucking interception, got you all fucked up now. 88.
I kind of feel like they've
Come on.
reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback,
Nice.
they have to start right. He's
Nice.
got it in, complete.
I pulled this face, man.
Be taken down, but not before they
Yep,
work it across
sure did.
midfield.
Tried to break his fucking neck.
Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10.
He trying to catch it. Ooh.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there. It's batted down and incomplete.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Flushed it, and he's going to have to eat this.
Fuck you going?
He goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Here's Burrow. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This game is being broadcast too.
They'll try and throw forward with
So you can go and see why you lost.
Chase, but it's intercepted.
Bring your big ass on.
Races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It's over for you.
Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will do the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really, you're
It's over for you, man.
Have to go for it. Bottom line,
You want me to shut up, but I ain't gonna shut up.
They know you got to throw the football.
You came Seahawks, baby.
Nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
See you in 2024.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Don't make me get 50 something. We playing. We don't want to give you shit. Come here.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted
Fuck you going. Dance on them, baby.
You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made.
You can, yeah, you can watch every error you made. I broadcast this game, man. You running? Fuck you going? Where you going? Nowhere.
To hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Bengals on 3rd down.
Just get his ass.
To this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Yeah, double team me. It don't matter. Double team me.
Burrow looking to pass.
Give it to me. Oh, you lucky bitch ass.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable
He threw for all those yards, but it didn't mean nothing.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation,
get him.
You tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back.
Oh, nice.
They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Yeah.
Here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Very silent.
Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Come on, man.
15 down to the 14-yard
That's some bullshit.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Ooh.
Get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do.
He's running, baby.
You know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing.
Ooh, nice play. Nice play.
It's Tyler Boyd.
He's celebrating for what?
Yards on the touchdown grab, and the Bengals get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
The Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Smith going to throw it.
He completes this to Walker. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Smith now to throw.
Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Smith.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, we're all...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Seattle Seahawks
and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Carr. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep left side.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's
good play.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
But that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll try the air now with Smith. Nowhere to go here. He loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
Rocky. Two Rockies.
I saw that. I got it. And, you know, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves if we're going to have that kind of a reference. They've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here's Carr to throw. Forced out to his left. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Carr finding Waller there for the Vegas first.
Now Carr. He'll buy some time right. That one complete to Horsted. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Buying time to his left. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And going right back to Walker.
Woo!
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Geno now to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. From the gun, it's Walker. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Smith. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Trying the left side with Walker. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Throwing now is Geno. Touchdown! Noah Fant, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now Carr. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Carr. He hits Adams complete. The 20, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams. 81 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Here's Walker to start the drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Play action. It's Smith. Out to his left. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Rolling to his left. Walker with a grab. Left side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Smith.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
He will find Cole here, complete.
Touchdown, Raiders! Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr.
And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Hey, check that, street.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. A shotgun snap for Smith. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith steps away to his left. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Now Gino on first down. Flushed out right. He hits his target, Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
Missed this shit.
And he missed it.
The
It's
fuck?
no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
On first down, Smith. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Smith on first down. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Geno. Short throw to Disley. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Smith. And Walker has it. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Smith. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Here's Smith. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks are back within a score.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs to the 43, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read,
Thank you.
Looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
I know you thought you was going to win, but nope, not today. Throw this interception.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Better get your ass out of here.
Across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Number 17. Number 17. Number 10. Number 10. Number 10. Number 10.
Throwing now is Carr. Dancing to his left.
Oh, he should have been. Told you, number 10.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great.
Exception,
and what
baby.
our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Give me that shit, Timmy. Told you. Interception.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Doing dumb shit.
Beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Coming to the line here.
Man, shut up, nigga. Shut up. I'm playing like a man. You can't stop the run, you bitch-ass nigga. You can't stop the run. Now you want to talk. Oh, now you want to talk. This is live, man. I'm letting you know. You a live-ass nigga now. You alive. No, say what you got to say, you bitch-ass. You know you going to lose. You scared. You like the Chalabalo brothers. You scared. We're going to keep giving it to you. What you going to do? Come on, baby. Yeah. Give it to me. What he going to do? Look, we going to make this motherfucker call time out. Look at that. He said, I run the ball, you goofy ass motherfucker. That's why I run it. I'm going with the same play.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Got him. I run it. You dumb motherfucker. What? I'm going to beat you now. Now we up in your field. at your home. We're going to disrespect you at your home. You got it.
And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss.
Yeah, that could be critical.
Game in the fourth.
See, you want to talk when you want to talk. I got you. But you're going to lose this game. So you can think about your talking. You're going to fumble here. Get him, baby.
Just outside the goal line.
Make him fumble that fucking ball.
It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
He already lost. I can see it in his eyes, baby. He don't got the heart. Let's do this play right here. Yep, got him. He's going across the middle. Going across the middle. Number 84. Watch 84.
They need their best drive of the game right
here. Ah, get him! Give me that ball, you bitch ass nigga. What you gonna say now? What you gonna say now? Nothing. Nothing. I don't give a fuck about your first game and all that. I don't give a fuck. Now you making excuses. You're a loser. You're a loser. I'm gonna make sure I whoop your ass good. Make sure I whoop your ass good. I'm doing the same play. Pay attention, nigga.
Run, they'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I don't do drugs, nigga. I listen to Nancy Reagan.
Sticking with Walker on
oh! First down. Yeah, you're gonna get a first down.
83 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16
He got pride. He don't want to quit. He got pride. I like him. He got pride. He don't want to quit. Keep it moving, baby. He don't want to quit. Ooh, you better change your defense. You see how I point at that nigga right there?
Let's close this one out.
I'm going back with that same play, so you better put somebody over there.
As we march toward a conclusion, they've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Stupid.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Walker with another carry.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
Look at that goofy motherfucker right there. Who's the goofy motherfucker? Who are you talking about? That motherfucker right there. We ain't gonna do shit. We just sitting on time, nigga.
And they're gonna take it all the way down and just take the delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So if you do try to win, nigga, yeah, booty ass boy, you don't want to talk to me now, you motherfucker, you ain't shit. Block it. I missed it. Oh, I got it. Got it.
closing stages. That field goal should
bitch
just
ass.
about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we got to find 2 scores.
Yeah, you goofy ass boy. You thought you was gonna play me like you think you stupid, you goofy ass boy. Ooh, you goofy ass boy. You looking stupid, you goofy ass boy. You wish you can win, you goofy ass boy. Look at you, goofy ass boy. I'm gonna kick the ball down to you, goofy ass boy, to give you a chance to be goofy, you dumb ass boy. You gonna wave your hands like you don't fucking care, but you really care that you lost this game because you did stupid shit, goofy ass boy. Good game though, man. You played a good game.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they
go goofy ass boy. Go goofy ass boy.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points.
We ain't worried about you, goofy ass boy. I'm letting you do that. Yeah, because this is being broadcasted to show you how goofy you is. This is being broadcast. You can go back and look at it. How you got set up. You better do what you need to do here. You can win this game. Oh, he got me. Good play. Good play. Woo! He trying to win here, baby. He trying to win. He trying to win. Where your onside kick go? Now you're going to lose. You fool. Let's run it on him. Oh! Get off me. This is the play right here. Let's do him dirty. Oh, okay. Come on, Metcalf. Show him why you Metcalf. Hey, looking for Metcalf. Broke his motherfucking legs. Let's go. First down. First down. You couldn't stop the run from the beginning. We seen your weakness. You couldn't stop the run, you weak motherfucker. You couldn't stop the run. I told you, you can't stop the run.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half. And that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week,
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. No run back here on the opening kickoff as
got a little respect for you, man. Got a little respect for you.
Start at the 25. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
See what he like to do. See what he like to do.
Brandon, that was a nice route that time. Lined him up on the right and worked his way all the way across the formation. One of the toughest routes to cover because you keep waiting for the ball to be thrown or for him to break something off. He goes all the way across the field, right to left, for a big play.
Now a first down carry by Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
To throw is Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
This is a 2nd and 4. Ball at the 9.
They'll go again to Jones. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, I'm eating that motherfucker. Give me 2. 2. Thank you. Red one and green. 2.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Robert Tonyan. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. It's caught. Lockett.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On first down, it's Smith.
Returning right back to Lockett. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
On 1st and 10, Smith. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. After the sack on first down, Smith.
This one goes underneath to Walker. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Got him.
Well, let's see. The Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on third.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
Good play.
And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. Here's Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The 22 more yards there and another first down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, it's Jones. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Rodgers going to throw. Able to find Lazard. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's taken in by Watson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call. What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice, tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
They'll fake it. Now Smith sliding out of the pocket. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Geno down to throw. On the move to his left. Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Here we go. Set. 19, Charger. 19, Charger.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. This complete to Lockett.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Geno. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Noah Fant in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's 2nd down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Back to throw, Smith.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, That option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play. Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
On second down, it's Walker. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back to Walker on first down. And some room to run now. And he's got this down to
Do
the
it again.
35. 53 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge.
Can't stop the run.
Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And going right back to Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He'll buy some time right. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Smith. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. On the handoff, this is Walker. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Smith now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the right Myers' kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make...
Come on, man.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around the finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see, and they'll call that one every time.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Up the middle, Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Number 9.
Down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
Ooh, wow.
Open man, here is Cobb. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. An inside give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
What a stand there defensively. They force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Smith.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Here we go. Cowboys, Panther 11.
Now Smith. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. Tyler Lockett. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. In for the touchdown, and in the final seconds, forget overtime, they just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Get him!
Like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
This one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. One final try now for Rodgers.
Good play.
This to possibly force OT, and it's incomplete. Before, but he won't get the connection here, and the ball game is over.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.